Ahsoka is the next live-action Star Wars series due for release. It follows her hunt for Grand Admiral Thrawn and Ezra Bridger after the events of Rebels, last seen under a thrall of Purrgil, aka hyperspace-capable space whales who launched both into charts unknown. Ahsoka made her splash into live action during The Mandalorian, having the honor in revealing Baby Yoda's true name.
Grogu and I can feel each other's thoughts.
Next, the Book of Boba Fett proves she indeed had interaction with Luke Skywalker in the years following Return of a Jedi.
So much like your father.
Otherwise, not much is known about the series except some of the Ghost Crew be there to aid our titular character. While we don't know what to expect, here are 5 things we want to see happen. Number 5. Backstory. We already know some of the broad strokes. Master Plo Koon found her on Sheely. Her white lightsabers came from the healing of an Inquisitor's bled kyber crystals, but many areas draw a blank. Fans got to see a baby version of Little Ahsoka during Tales of a Jedi, so it could be cool to venture back to her original home. Number 4. Flashbacks with Anakin Skywalker. They were once inseparable, yet fate had other plans. Once both discovered each other's identity during Rebels, it unfortunately seemed like our beloved hero wasn't long of this world.
The apprentice lives.
Except she was! Ahsoka lives because of her past with a man who will one day become Darth Vader. What could that mean for the upcoming show? Maybe nothing, but since history so often repeats itself, we could see some Clone Wars flashbacks that tie into our present crisis. Hayden Christensen is confirmed to be reprising his role. In what form? That's anyone's guess. We'll just have to see. Number 3. Search for Ezra. Ezra Bridger sacrificed himself to ensure that Thrawn was removed from the Empire's playing deck. The Rebels epilogue hints Ahsoka and the spunky Mandalorian, Sabine Wren, will one day find him. For the Ahsoka show, Natasha Liu Bordizzo will play Sabine, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Hera, Dave Filoni presumably the voice of Chopper. Add in a Zeb and what remains of this reunion, a Ghost Crew reunion, is Ezra, and we know this will likely be the case because Iman Esfandi has been cast to play this very MacGuffin character. Number 2.
Where is Grand Admiral Thrawn?
Just as the TV show is akin to being a Rebels follow-up, Ahsoka also has its backdoor pilot in The Mandalorian, where she gets an episodic villain to squeal the Grand Admiral's whereabouts. Since audiences last saw Thrawn trapped aboard the same Star Destroyer as Ezra, maybe Ahsoka is looking for a friend instead of an enemy, or perhaps the Chiss is a known entity 5 years following the Battle of Endor, being the exact year as the alternate timeline of the Thrawn trilogy. One thing's certain, a name drop of this caliber doesn't happen without a follow-through. Ahsoka feels to be just that. Number 1. End credits.
Unexpected, but not unwelcome.
No, really. Remember how smooth the Mandalorian theme song sounds at the end of every episode? Or how shockingly epic the Boba Fett chant was for his spin-off? Ahsoka might take a more somber approach, as her Kevin Kiner theme is innocent though sad. Or they could pile on a sequence of themes, while underscoring the concept art for each new episode. Boba Fett's spin-off followed that formula. Be silly not to expect the same out of its sister show. Whether we hear any of this happen or not, Ahsoka Tano is about to reclaim the spotlight. Be sure to let us know how you feel right here at Culture Slate.